Right. So let's talk about Think and Zoom, which is the technology that you invented to help people like yourselves who has this problem with blindness and visual impairment. Tell us about that. What is it, and what was the process in terms of developing it?
Well, the thinking Zoom is totally based on my life experience. I simply wanted to solve my own personal problem. When the eye disorder started to deal with me, of course, I mentioned how I left the military, I left medicine. I did manage to get an engineering degree, but not before flunking out of college and having to reapply back. I did get a full-time job in the industry. I started with IBM, but within 2 years, I ended up at the school for the blind, where I had to go learn non-visual skills like using the white cane and using screen readers, learning orientation and mobility, meaning you travel, totally blind with the blindfolder. And then I came back to work, and I kept struggling till 2015, when all of these symptoms combined just get too much for me and I left engineering work. So Think and Zoom is the culmination or the result of all of my past experiences, be it from the medical side, where I threw myself into intense medical research of ophthalmology, the causes of retinal problems, or be it my engineering training, and of course my passion for STEM. And combining all of that with my lived experience, I try to find a solution that will address all of that, but a solution that was still very easy to use. So I try to find something that will offer a great user experience, because if the person using it is not being pleased while they're using it, they will not use it. So something that offers a great user experience, something that can improve functionality, and something that could ultimately boost productivity, so that the blind consumer is not left behind when compared to their peers. Because it's sad, we all have 24 hours in a day. You could be in a wheelchair, you could be blind, or you could be in a hospital bed, but the clock doesn't stop. Everybody still has that 24 hours. And
Exactly.
so I was trying to find something that could allow the blind consumer compete favorably with everybody else. And so um, all of these experiences was what I combined to figure out a way to be able to achieve the said magnification or screen reading in an easy manner. So magnification, like I explained already, is very good, for people who are very have poor vision. So you're not always putting your face into something, you can magnify, right? Now, screen reading is another piece of technology where it converts all available characters and converts it to audio and reads it out to you. So that's also good for people who are partially sighted or totally blind. You can read a menu, you can read a book, you just listen to it. So now, how do you control these things? On the market today, all of the available solutions are all handheld and all manually operated. I liken that to asking someone, hey, if you want to see clearly, why don't you hold your eyeballs with one hand and use your other hand to control it? Well, you're kind of out of hands. How you gonna type? you know?
Yeah.
So I looked for a way to be able to control the magnification or the screen reading, but looked for something that was very easy to achieve. And I was able to find neuroscience. So I'd never studied neuroscience. I never even read a neuroscience book up until today. But I discovered neuroscience, which is the study of the human brain, and at the roots of our thoughts and our emotions and behavior are the massive amounts of neurons in our cranium that communicate with each other, but they leverage electrical impulses. So it turns out that we can leverage what is called electroencephalogram or EEG, similar to the EKG for heart, but EEG is for the brain. So we can leverage that to non-invasively gather these electrical impulses. And then what we have to do is process it, analyze it, understand it, and use it to do something. And so that's how I invented Think and Do, where non-invasively we're gathering EEG data and using it to influence a magnification or text to speech, screen reading. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No problem.
My set of I'm not used to using my headphones.
That's
Okay,
it.
so I'm so sorry. I use it to use EEG brainwave data to be able to influence magnification or screen reading text to speech. And so that's how I invented brain control for blind assistive tech.
Okay, I love this. So I'm going to repeat this: brain control for mind
Blind
blind
assistive tech.
assisted tech. And so
Right,
basically, you are using the brain waves to
correct,
send a signal, which then automatically magnifies the camera you have in front of your eyes so that you can see things more clearly. Can we get a
correct.
demo? Is it possible to do a demo on camera so people understand what you're talking about?
Sure, sure. And actually, another way to phrase it is the technology detects whenever I'm struggling to see, and then it helps me out.
Ah,
That because that's how your eyes work, right? Whether
right.
you have to look at 100 feet away, 10 feet away, or 1 foot away, it does all that adjustment for you automatically. You don't have to press any buttons. And so that's what we try to achieve with Think and Zoom. And I'll show a demo.
Okay.
So this is a brainwave reader, and the ingredient is right here. That's the sensor that's going to touch my forehead. And
Okay.
so this is an EEG brainwave reader. And the first thing we're going to do is to check to make sure that I have some brainwaves. Think of it like a thermometer checking your temperature.
Listen, I
Uh,
think you've got a lot more brain waves than most people, Zuby.
so I'm just going to pair this by Bluetooth.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show you our game, which it was first developed 5 years ago, and it won an award at Apple Worldwide Developer Conference.
Okay.
And so this is a bird, and I hope you can see it very well.
I can't see it very well, unfortunately, but well, I believe you. So,
Okay,
oh yeah, yeah, I
can
see
you
it
see
now.
it now?
Yeah, yeah,
So birds love to fly, but this one is stuck in a cage,
right.
right? So how do we free it? Well, I'm going to use that EEG brainwave reader. Once I put it on, I'm going to concentrate and I'm going to move that bird. So do you believe me?
I believe you.
You're supposed to say no, but
No, I don't believe you.
all right. So let me put this on.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's still in the cage. Oh, he's rising in the cage. Oh, he's coming out.
That's right.
Wow. You did that
So
with
I
the
just use right. So I'm of course driving it. I'm concentrating. I'm focusing. Right. And we use focus signals because, like I mentioned, if you have to look at something, 100 feet away, what do? You focus harder on it, right? And these things are done automatically because your eyes are, connected to your brain through the optic nerve. It's all in sync. So you don't really notice the nitty gritty step by step. It's all automatic. 100 feet away, you look, oh, that says that. Somebody gives you a menu, oh, it's all adjust. And so we try to leverage the focus signal, which is, how humans will naturally behave if they're struggling to see. And once we detect that struggle, we use that to do something. And so now that I've been able to play a game, let me show you the actual Think and Zoom application. Again, both of them are in the Apple iOS App Store. And so with this one, I'm going to launch a magnifier and then I'm going to use it to read. And it is going to get a little tricky, but I'm going to try to show it very well on the screen. So let me know if you're seeing anything.
Very blurry. Clear, clear. Dreams kill careers or something.com.
Killscareersend.com.
Wow.
That's right. So I just read my business card. And of course, I didn't hold it
Wow.
very well.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
no
read my
longer
business card.
steals dreams. Oh, that's a great business card too. Wow.
Thank
Love
you.
it.
So as you witnessed, it magnified and it also did some screen reading. So it's for both people who are partially sighted like I am, or sometimes my eyes get tired, and so I just turn on the screen reader. So that's Think and Zoom.